Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Backwoods Bug Out coming at you with the second video of my channel. I promised you guys I was going to do a follow-up video of my actual EDC bag, and that's what this video is going to be. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into the video and not waste any more time. In my first EDC video, I did not show my keys, and that's because my keys usually are hanging out on this bag when I'm at work and stuff like that. You know, sometimes I will clip them onto my belt, but a lot of times I just have them hooked right onto this bag, right on one of these little loops right here. So that's kind of why I didn't have keys in the last video, in case anybody was wondering or even cared. But car keys, work keys, nail clippers, has a tick key on there, and it's on a number 4 Night Eyes S-Beaner. We'll start with the what they call the comms pouch on this. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. This is the Rush Moab 6 from 511 Tactical. The color scheme is double tap. I had the bag for about 3 years now. I do carry it every single day. I am going to be looking to change this bag out, though, to something a little bit more, I don't know, I guess you could say covert or not so tactical, because I'm going to be out in the office more. So this bag is probably going to be retired soon. With that being said, we'll go right up into the comms pouch now. In the comms pouch, I have a tin of Beard and Scruff cream. This is like a little microphone speaker setup for your phone or whatever takes a headphone jack. Actually works pretty good. It's kind of like a little personal speaker. I don't have anything in this back compartment currently. That's because if I don't have my handgun on me, it usually just hangs out in here. So that's where that goes if I'm at work or you know, if I'm somewhere where I can't have my gun on me. It just hangs out in there. On the sunglasses pouch, have car adapter charger, a charging cable, another charging cable. This is like a 6-foot long one that hangs out in there. I think that's it for that pocket. I don't keep anything in the concealed carry pocket of this bag. My gun doesn't really fit in there all that well, and I don't really have a need for it, so there's nothing really in there. Into the admin pouch. First and foremost, I have asthma, so arbuterol is a necessity. Then I keep a pill bottle with some change in it, nickels, dimes, quarters, whatever, in case you need to use a vending machine or put money in a meter or whatever you need to do. This is a Stylus Pro Streamlight backup light, hangs out in there. Next to that is a Sharpie, one of the clip the end style. Next to that is a Gatco EdgeMate carbide sharpener. I usually use this for actually sharpening my Leatherman blade more than anything, but that kind of just hangs out in there too. I picked this up off the Snap-on truck. I think it was like 20 bucks or something like that. It works pretty well. Here is another backup knife that I carry, or sometimes at work if I'm just carrying a knife and I don't want to carry that Cobra Tech that I have, I'll carry this. This is a Snap-on edition Kershaw. I believe this is the Hype, and this is an awesome knife. I've had this knife for about 3 years or so, and it is just a workhorse of a blade. As you can see, it's got some patina on it too. You know how I like my patina on my stuff, so so that kind of hangs out in this bag. Moving over are the two backup mags that I carry for my M&P 9C. These are both loaded with the Federal HST 147s. Get the flush mag and the pinky extension in there. Moving on to the front, 511 says you can use these as AR-15 pouches. I don't use them for that, but keep a thing of toothpicks, a little boo-boo kit. I have some sterile tweezers and some biofreeze and band-aids and stuff in this. Moving over here, I have a small thing of deodorant, a bottle of artificial tears. When you work in the shop or if you have allergies or something, this stuff comes in really handy. I have a inexpensive power bank. I got this at, I think, Walmart for like 20 bucks, and it works pretty well actually. So that kind of hangs out in there. And then I have two smaller charging cables that hang out next to that. And that's it for the admin pouch. Moving into the big pocket. I'll start here. This is kind of a small little fire starting kit that I put together. I took a couple of skull candy. I took a skull candy bag and then a skull candy case for some headphones, and kind of just put something together with one of these one-handed ferrocerium rod striker things. And then in here I have some dryer lint and a pencil sharpener for tinder. So that is in this bag. In this bag is just some random medical, and I have some Aura gel and a small mirror. Could be used for signaling or whatever you need to do. And then I also have a small eyeglasses screwdriver. It's got the Phillips and flathead ends on there. And that's it for that bag. Underneath that, I have a lens cleaning cloth. It's kind of a bigger one, and that kind of just hangs out in there. And then I also have some two packs of lens cleaning wipes. Down here is another bag. I like to use smaller bags inside my other bags just to kind of keep things a little more neat and organized. In this, it's just I think it was a special edition Crown Royal bag or something. I just thought it was cool because it was like a goofy camo, but I just have some off-brand tension headache relief. And I have a Mac Tools headlamp. This has the hands-free feature where you can wave your hand in front of it and turn it on and off, and it has the 3 different color modes there. So that's another backup light that I carry. And then I have, I usually don't carry a spare magazine on me. But if for some reason I ever want to, this is just a Blade Tech mag carrier for my M&P. And then I also carry some wound seal and about, I want to say it's about 8 feet of paracord, maybe 6. This is just some body spray, roll of good old electrical tape. This is something I've been using more and more now, especially that I'm in the office. This is just a small notepad. I use it for taking notes on estimates, or if I have to put together a quick grocery list or write something down. Been using this a lot more actually. This is a beanie, some hair gel. I don't usually carry a tourniquet in my pocket per se, but I do have one in my bag. This is the rat's tourniquet. I know it's not a cat tourniquet like some people are probably going to tell me I should be carrying, but this does, stop the bleed if, it ever comes down to it. Sometimes I will carry this on me, but it's usually only if I'm like in a heavily populated area or something like that, or I think I just have the need to carry it, or the urge. But usually, like I said, it hangs out in here. When you buy a Cobra Tech knife, they send you this really cool case with it. This is a waterproof, it's kind of like a Pelican case, really, but it actually works really well. And what I use this for is, I have some batteries to my other flashlights. This is a Streamlight Stinger battery that I keep in here for my Stinger that's actually in my Jeep. I have the backup batteries for my 1L, 1AA, the rechargeable Phoenix batteries, and then I have a regular old CR123 Energizer in there. This is a USB thumb drive. This actually comes in really handy. A couple of micro USB adapters. The new phone that I have is actually the S8 active, so it's a little bit different than the S7 active. So the ends are different. I keep a couple of those ends in there. And then this is just a number 6 star bit. I use this if I ever have to take apart one of my knives or something like that, so that just kind of hangs out in there. Keep a pair of mechanics work gloves in case I ever got to help somebody set a box side or something like that out in the shop, or if we're doing glass cleanup, or even going to the range, hiking, whatever. These come in handy all the time. These are two, I guess you could call them, they're basically fishing masks, I guess, but they have all kinds of different things you can do with them. You can use it to shield your face. You can make a headband out of them. They work great for keeping the sweat off. I do a lot of hiking in my spare time, so I'm constantly using these if I ever need to block the sweat or something. So I just keep 2 of those in here. Keep a thing of baby wipes. These work good if you're hiking and you need to go to the bathroom, or you need to wipe your face off or your hands, something. They're inexpensive and they just work. And that's pretty much it, guys. This bag is actually going to be changing really soon. It's worked really good for me the last 3 years in the shop, but now I'm kind of looking for something a little less tactical, a little more covert. So if you guys have any recommendations of a good EDC covert bag, feel free to let me know, because I'm going to be in the market for one. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Leave me comments. You know, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Like I said, I'm still pretty new to this whole YouTube thing, so I'm trying to do my best for you guys. But yeah, until then, Backwoods Bug out, over and out.